Ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to the biggest stitch up there has been in Farming Simulator history. Good evening, welcome. Good to see you. Nice to be back on Willow River. It's been a couple of weeks since we streamed from here because last week we couldn't get onto the server because the update wouldn't run, and of course we had the pleasure of doing a bit of work on Winchester, which was nice. That was fun, and playing on that. But yeah, I've been stitched up big time because turn around this way. And have a look at this this beautiful field of carrots. I know they've been joking about it, but they actually went through with their plan, and we've got carrots here. It's only 3.5 acres, which is good. 243,000 potential litres to harvest. So that's not too bad. What is a bit bad is what they've given me to harvest it with. We've got my my tractor, the 6610. I'm happy about that, but a little 0.8 metre wide harvester, a row at a time. So, I'm mucking around, get into it and go get started. But good to see you. Welcome along. Nice to have you guys all here. It's nice to be back on the server. The server's grown heaps, and I've done a lot. And I've actually got the steering wheel out tonight, which is kind of cool. I haven't used that for ages. It's because there's no Lego to build, so I figured there's no point not using it. So, let's see how we go. First things first, look at this course. Oh my goodness. Look how many lines there are there. 0.8 meters wide. Alright. This is, oh, I shouldn't have had to show lines on, should I? This is going to be a nightmare. Even going to work. Alright. Let's see if we can get this going. Oh, the lag. No, can't do it. Lagging too much. Gotta autosave. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So we're 10% full, so these are 2,200 litre pallets. Isn't too bad. It's going right 8 kilometers an hour. I can handle this. I just can't remember what to do when we need to unload these pallets. Let's figure that out. Anyhow, good evening. Welcome along, everyone. Like I said, it's good to be back on the server. We'll take a look at the map soon because the farm's just grown. I think there was a calculation Mike put up today, 800 plus acres of farmable land, over 1,000 acres owned. And there's a good chunk of Willow River is now part of the farm. So, we'll go and have a look at them just a little bit. Garrick, evening mate, good to have you here. Gilgamoth, Emma Gilgamoth, good to see you, legend. How you doing? Long evening, Hyper. Have you here? We haven't even done a lap. Just about our first full pallet though. Look, what happens when we get here? Does it automatically drop? It's like boxes. Z button. So we get full. No box full too. So Z pops that one out. No box to fill available. Do I need to not auto spawn boxes? Buy new boxes. And there we go. So I don't have to do that every time. My goodness. That's the most annoying thing of it all. Yeah, I need to figure out a keybind for that one. 130 bucks to buy a box. It's going to cause a server to lag when you're going to end up with 100 of these around. It's 120,000 litres or so. It's easily going to beat the whole thing. Here we go. Welcome along everyone who has joined based on the thumbnail of some big case AF11 combines and a quad track, and they are now joining me on a little Ford 6610 pulling a single row 0.8 of a metre wide carrot harvester. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hyper, good evening, mate. I can't believe you allowed this to happen. It should only take 6 weeks to harvest. Like, well, it's sure. Even more so when I'm not actually being accurate. But Next box full. See if I can figure this out. Set. Load it. Another one. Hey. All right. Don't buy a new box when the harvest is. All right. What's that? Alright, back down. I want to get the steering assist working on this. I really want. This way to do it. I need to increase my field of view in here actually too. Let's go. Second, like there we go. That's probably a bit better. I can see where I'm going and see what I'm harvesting at the same time. On cruise control. Away with a smile on her face. Hey Craig, how you doing, mate? Good to see you, buddy. How's the weather down our way? It's been cold. Didn't quite snow here. We did have, I'll show you the hail quite extensively here about 3 PM yesterday. And it was still here this morning on our deck, so I've been there all night. And this is actually quite cool. I should just show you this main, but that's the hail after it's frosted overnight. So the hail got pretty cool little ice crystals on it. Quite cool. We did. There you go. So we did have some snow on the hills behind us, so it's the view out our back window, looking over the farm. So yeah, it's been cold. Been out at football training tonight, which is a bit fresh. Been a bit brisk and icy, but a fire going tonight, which is nice. And nice bit of Scotch water to warm the soul. Alright, come on. This is third one full. Here we go. Alright, let's do this a bit smarter. Back up to there. Drop that off there. Drive forward. Now a new box. Right, now we're not on top of it. No time lapse to do this. No. No time lapse to do this at all. Kia ora Scott, how you doing? Good to see you. Chinook, evening mate. Good to see you, how you doing? Had a good day. They're bringing in their big equipment to do something. Truck, trailer. Yeah, plow, that'd be nice. Probably sitting somewhere with a proper harvester hiding. I'm gonna do this. Just wanted to be sweating for a while. Or they're not, who knows? Hey Joel. How you doing? Oh no. Oh Hyper, I thought you were coming in with a plow. I was excited to see a tractor in the field. I was like, yes, he's come through with the plow. It's sort of all out. Oh, you want the guys. Want the whole front loader? Just the forks. There you go. So, cycle through that. Don't have enough money for it. Alright. Argsy issue. 100% an Argsy issue. Always is an Argsy issue. Oh, we actually do. Get on the field. We do get that. Go. This wasn't on the field enough. Now we're getting a little bit sorted. Look at that. Now, this isn't working very well at all. Offset, yeah. That's right, we'll get there. We'll get it sorted out. If you do want to skip forward to the next month, so you can have a harvesting. Hanson had absolutely zero to do with this. Right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey Leopard, how you doing? See you. Right, that level cold near 40 degrees heat. In moderation, eh? Everything in moderation. Alright, let's get on it now. Do a row. See, over here it's not green. Alright. See how this goes. I drove off without the box. Yeah, it would have been colder than what it was last night. Auckland has dropped below 10 now and you start complaining though, don't you? Breeze is beautiful, Scott. Yes, JFL did a great job on that. Do you know what I liked today was the Land Rover Defender that Rossi and Walters released. That's pretty cool. This is why you don't do carrots, Garrett. I mean, this is the most painful way possible to do carrots. So, like, this is the absolute, extreme, most disruptive, frustrating way to try and do them. So, it can be better. It can be better. 2 minutes in one lap, I know. Wrong out, we're into it. We'll get some carrots harvested. Up and down rows would be great. That is a nice Land Cruiser. Very well detailed, actually. That's one thing I always struggle with. I was just getting colours. Never I get anything like that. Can't have soggy carrots. Gotta keep them out of the rain. The Colossus root harvested with a header is part of Colossus harvested back in the bottom. Doesn't want to grow carrots. Yeah, 100%. It all comes down to how authentic you want to be, right? Rather grow corn. Oh yeah, now it seems I touched a raw nerve with a lot of people this week. Let's see if I can do this. I definitely touched a bit of a raw nerve this week with my FarmCon announcement about some limited edition games. Quite a polarizing topic, I must admit. People who are for and against AI. I thought it was a little bit of fun, a bit of a laugh, but I have gone and created the full thing. So look here. There you go. I actually got the full sleeve done. So I did a back cover for it as well. And today I actually printed it off. Not quite to the right size, but I am going to get it printed off. And tweak it and get it done glossy and actually get a case and put it on this shelf. This is a bit of a joke. Thought I could get them printed out and put in a frame. Have them on my merch store as something you can buy. It's a bit of a laugh. It's actually quite interesting though how most offended people were by it. Funny. VSG and I often have laughs about things like that. About people's reaction to AI and how it could and couldn't be used. But yeah, had a productive week with Matt. Managed to get through the town, so I think I've got might be 2 houses still to do, and a little bit of touching up and tweaking and decoration, but I've reached the point where I'm pretty much happy with how it's all done. Feels like a big milestone for celebrating. So I didn't know how I was going to get there without it, so to get that done, it feels like the end's a little bit closer being on site, which is cool. Interesting actually, that box I've put on. That's it. Box already harvested some, filled up about 8%. But it was funny, Croak. Oh, you could have a laugh, right? And I'm of the opinion AI's here to stay. I'm not going to get rid of it. It's not going to disappear overnight, so it's enough. Embrace it. You don't have to use it for everything, but there's some pretty fun things you can do with it. Laugh. Bit of mud on the tyres here. Off track. Time round. Into it. No, there was never going to be a new game announced this FarmCon. And the big question is whether we will see a new game announced in May next year, or March, April, May next year, or the end of next year, because that would go with the 3-year cycle they've changed to since 22, so 22 and 25 are on it. So whether we get a Farm Sim 28, of course, it's also happy, 20th birthday to Farm Sim next year too. Farm Sim 2008, released in late 2007. A lot of FarmCon this year was focused on the Beans and Alpacas DLC, what I've seen. Obviously the big announcement that a lot of people were excited about was Ford, having a Ford Ranger in-game. What that means for modders, no one knows. They finally start to allow Ford equipment, or is it the case of their license with Ford being protective, not allowing just anyone to provide a model? Interesting to see. You made a useful AI agent in Copilot this week that actually works. spent more time showing it off to people than the time it saved me. Nice one. What does it do, Gary? So I've got updates for both seasonal wool and seasonal milk at both of the clients now, and I've just uploaded a calendar filter mod to ModHub tonight. So it's one that'll basically allow you go into the calendar, and you can filter your list. So if you just wanted grains or just wanted barley and canola and things you harvest, you just have them there. And it also allows you to reorder them. So if you wanted wheat at the top, for example, then right down the bottom, right to the top. So it's another little something I've been working on, and I've submitted to clients tonight. See how that goes. Went through ModHub. Like everyone's watching the Bossman doing it. I know. Bossman's just putting his old tractor, AI, and on road driving, putting it to it. Now, I had an idea the other day too. Get back into some Lego, because obviously there's no, and I've had a look at Carter. I actually had a look at Brixie's, who made the Stroutman. Remember the two Stroutman machines we built following the field days? I had a look at Brixie's about ordering some of the fence stuff off there, but they won't ship to New Zealand. It's a German company, but they need to ship outside Europe. It's a shame. But I had another bright idea. I have a Lego Technic combine from early 90s. I thought, actually, why don't I pull that out and actually rebuild that? It's in pieces. I've got it partly built at the moment, and I might leave it partly built to just carry on building it on stream. I was like, actually, that'd be kind of fun. Tackling some, we've done a lot of newer modern Lego lately, but older. Yeah, so we might give that a go and see how it goes. It's just a very fine line that I need. I just have to type in a venue name and it gives me a Word doc with everything I need in a format. I like it with meeting room names and capacities. About 2 full pages of info says you're doing 20 different searches. I've started using it to summarize like planning documents for that. Like what are the key parts of this that, you know, to do an abbreviation before having to look at it. So we've got some new planning rules here which allow you to build a granny flat without needing a whole lot of consents, but there's a process you've got to go through to do plans, and it's been a really helpful document to be able to say to clients, this is actually what you need to do. You can't just go and build it, you still need to go through and get this permission and have these drawings and do some of that. So be very useful. Yeah. Carrots are a pain to harvest. I'm not gonna lie, Joel, I would. This part is like there's 800 acres of farmland on this, on the farm now, and half a dozen combines and half a dozen high horsepower tractors and road trains, and here we are running around a field with the little carrot picker. What videos are you talking about not getting provided? It's 100%. Who did plant them? Who did drive the tractor that planted the carrots? They did a terrible job. Missed half of them. Yeah. I don't think the rain affects yield on root crops. Well, should be fine. And I'm so not too worried about slightly reduced yield. Piper's just offered if it does affect yields, though, that he'll start and do it all again. Go back and save. Finishes raining. Bigger problem is we're going to get stuck and not be able to harvest. A little forward. You showing off with your big 9RX pulling a single little trailer. Just no fun. I'm kind of pleased at the moment. I'm actually almost going faster than half your road. You can pick out. Bit of an oversized tractor for the trailer. Yeah, it is a little bit OTT, isn't it? Just gonna make do with what's lying around the farm, I suppose. But crane. A lever in here. Nice to get some rows that actually go in the right direction too. It's a whole overall process. I do get the real feeling like everyone's 1, 2, 3, 5 people around here. Going on. Was did it do? Straight lines. Wasn't that curved. Let's try and do an automatic direction. So we come time, so we're just going straight. Oh, 2 litres. But with a lag between them being picked up and being ready to drop off. Got about 100 litres to go, we can stop. It'll run it through. Either the PSU motherboard on my PC died when you hit the go on switch last night, lights coming on for a second, I think since going to see... Oh, bugger. Bad news. GTA 7 will be out by the time we finish. Probably not wrong at this rate, Joel. Probably not wrong. Tell you what, I actually had a look yesterday when that comes out. So I started plotting a release date for the map. I was like, oh, when does GTA come out? Because I don't want to steal their thunder and have people downloading it still. Imagine. Sorry, can't play GTA because its map's out. Needs to do that meme with the guy looking backwards with his girlfriend next to him, GTA on the side, and hugs his map past him. Pre-ordered GTA 7 now for 400 AI credits. How does that work? Go up and down some roads that way. Would be a much better result. I'm joking. Zinga. Got me, Garrick. That's enough. So that direction is going to be my heading on the map. It's 180, so that'll be 270. Figure out what angle I had to kind of set it to. Customize it. Let's have a look if we can do that. Which direction? 270, 190. 90 should align that way. Okay. Yeah. We'll do that next. Hey Dimbo. See mate. Wondering what you've walked into. Gosh, I had a beautiful view of the mountain on Saturday when we came, Sunday, sorry, when we came up. Stunning day up in Naki. The football. Made all the better by winning 3-1. It was cool. Made it even all the better was missing my two main strikers. So the other boys had to step up to score goals. It's cool. Including my boy. To see him score a goal finally. I think we will. Alright, fast night or should check in. Daylight. Alright, move over one. It's on 60 at the moment. We were trying to get through the rain. Go. And then we've got fast night on, so that should kick in a bit through the darkness pretty quick. Still only day 1 of February. It's year 11 on the farm too. I can read it. Mine's a bit jumbled up. You're 11 on the farm. Very impressive effort. No one starts getting dizzy with me going around and harvesting carrots. You're just joining in, welcome along. Wondering what on earth we're doing. I got stitched up. There's been a conversation, I think, going on at the server for quite some time that they were going to get me to harvest some carrots. I showed too much pleasure harvesting the carrots on Rising Time Hop a few streams ago, so. And they know I love my little Ford 6610. Here we are. Harvesting carrots. That's fine, I'm not complaining. Right, it's something I don't normally do. Kind of equipment I'd never normally use, so. Good run. Alright, there we are. Right. The carrot planter. Oh, the carrot harvest. Oh, so you weren't actually going to make me use this harvester, it's just it came up on sale. Secret potato. Only about potatoes. I am only about. See, I wouldn't actually mind having a big bean harvest, like, you know, just 6 bean harvesters running around and doing all of that things. Alright, let's break this into bite-sized morsels. Bit on the offset, it's gone the wrong side, it's okay. Look at that, take 2 rows at once. Do this, I could be really smart. Not going fast enough to get dizzy, ain't that the truth? Because you're standing around and doing nothing now, and that'd be too hard. This will back right out and drop this off, because it's going to be in the way of our next row. Off stream they use the TARDIS harvester and put in 3 classes. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if there is a more efficient harvester sitting somewhere. Right. It's not finished on stream, it's all getting ploughed in. I can tell you what, it ain't getting finished on the stream. As we start ploughing. Seem like. think you should test out carrot harvest. Well, if you've invested in a harvester, you might as well be doing more carrots then. Spinach is the goat, you just need the production chain to make it worthwhile. Oh, that makes sense. Alright. That's about good enough. Look. Have any problems? Good. This is where... Hey, Flage Modding, how you doing? Hey. Walking along. Some work on that mowing mod. Treat. To getting back to Wisconsin with your VSG this weekend in the Rock. It's annoying that you become my trouble. It's the... What's been happening anyhow? It was an interesting mod, the pasture mod. The cattle herding one that Scroft shared last week, very similar to what you've done. Trying to get on some upper, nice. Oh, good on you, mate. Yeah, I've submitted updates to seasonal wool and seasonal milk late last week, and then tonight I've submitted a crop filter, crop calendar filter. You can filter by crop type, so you don't have to have every crop if you're only doing carrots. If you only wanted root crops demonstrated shown, you could hide the wheat and corn. So submitted that one, and then I've got another one, machinery, multiplayer specific mod. So I get uploaded. I just finished the screenshots for that one. Yeah, they're on canned grazing pasture substance. Insane. Yeah, it's very cool. But that's the kind of thing that I wanted for Winchester, and like, you know, now the map's almost there and these kind of things are coming out. I was like, oh my goodness, it's just going to make it awesome. I had 7, but I haven't done them all. I gave up doing them. It was a 7 headlands, but I only did about 5 of them, then gave up. Yours is bigger and takes more space to turn. Raised it up, I didn't. Yeah. Here we go. G'day there, Nina. How you doing? Good to see you. How'd your harvest go last week? It was last week you were in. Last Wednesday you were in here and saying that the combine just arrived. Sent me a photo on Discord. I hope that all went well for you. Yeah. I mean, I have to stop and unload and buy pallets and sorts. Slurry proof. I mean, you could just seal them, so. I think it votes to be the sheep. So do you purely do it just for sheep feed? Like a winter feed? Cheaper on hay. That's interesting. Well, we've gone. My father's just finished. Just fed out all of the most of the silage. I think he's had to get some more. But all of the old silage he had here. The animals around our house have all gone. It's the apostrophe kiwi. Yeah. Makes you go to feed their sheep, yeah, bring feeders in the field. That's the best. In what regard do you mean? Do I have any issues? When I've been through Mod Hub a few times, the very first time I did Mod Hub using the first anywhere object storage, it's not the most user-friendly, intuitive system. Nice one uses boxes. He can't buy boxes. I remember using that when they first brought out vegetables with the vodka. Oh, it takes him a while to figure that out. I'm just going to blow through here and things done. Welcome along, everyone. There's almost 50 people here. Awesome. Great to have your company this evening. Hope you're having a good week. We are 3.5 acres of carrots here to harvest. A bit of a prank crop. Got the whole crew in here now. He gave me the smallest harvester. I'm running my gorgeous little 660. It's so familiar. It's exactly what we had the farm when I was growing up. Many an hour sitting in one of these. Three mods come back straight away, failed. Something come up on something application. Have you run them through the test runner? Like, have you used the test runner and ran them through that to see if they pass? So you can download that from the Giants Developer Network, and that then will tell you if your mod's going to pass or fail. Make sure you've got mod description, that your icons all named correctly and using the right bitmaps and all of those kind of things. Yeah. They don't give you a reason why? They don't send you a message or anything? Like, is it just when you hit submit, does it go to pending? See, I normally only do test runner at the very last, just before I submit it. And I know, I have a read of their AI rules around screenshots and icons and that. Normally they tell you though, when it fails, they'll give you an email and also tell you why it's failed. Yeah, no information why. Okay. You send them a message, like you can send them a message through WhatsApp. You know, just say you're a little bit confused, it's your first time, and they explain what's failing or what's being rejected. Zero. I think it only takes 3. After everything that's been happening, you're worried about running. Ah, I've got the hang of it. It's alright. Chris was Ryan stacking, he's doing it. Very nice and tidy. Oh, I see. Down next to it. It's reloading. Still looks good. G'day, Shu. How you doing? Doesn't the don't we actually have that liquid bin on the back of the Volvo? Isn't that actually designed as a fruit crop bin? Go pretty quick. These carrots. Alright, another load done. You're doing good, Shu. Good. Let's get it. Alright, by the time we get to the other end of the field, oh, it's turn mode. That is pretty exciting, bro. Fun. Alright, this. I just found it easier doing it like this. But, how we doing, Welsh? Good to see you, mate. Welcome along. Hope you're doing well. Good to hear. So why have we just got a price for pallets? Oh, that's right. Of course. I wonder if I could just buy pallets and drop off empty ones and buy them on this same price. Just come out of a meeting. Did you get meeting stuff done? I hope it wasn't a meeting about a meeting. Oops. Button. Oh, I'm gonna have lost my guidance now, aren't I? No. Right, there we go. You can see my rows, but it's not letting me snap onto them. Oh. Hey, Elder, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. You defrosting suitably down that way, or are you still a bit on the chilly side? In a fresh few days here in New Zealand. Sure. Have I got that set? Is it on? Oh, that's why it was on. Okay. Steering assist. You're still snowman in the yard. Nice. Nice. We didn't get snow, we had hail. Snow on the hills. Was about the extent of it. We don't, yeah, we decent chunk of hail yesterday afternoon, which was still on the out on our deck this morning. I can. How do you know how many hectares I've done in an hour? That's full. Repeat what someone else said, but in another. Meeting with a customer, tell them you couldn't do what they wanted. But you don't know that. I mean, they know better than you. How dare you tell them that you can't do what you want to? I'm curious, let's have a quick look. Man. Where did you get? I thought there might have been some strips here we've missed. There is a strip through there. Spoke slow at times too. Fine. Right, I'm gonna maybe try and just do this little wedge up here now. Oh, that's the strip. Obviously I've missed that. Yeah, we'll try and get this bit done. Customers are never right. I don't disagree with you on that one either. Yeah. It's the video game back. Moving forward, we must develop synergies to improve operational. Someone's been to a salesman's school. All this effort for $2 grand, is that what you're saying? I'll tell you where you can go and shove your hopper, Axelson. A plough, really big plough. The carrot harvester. What's that? Oh, yeah, you put mark in there. I'm alright. Give it to Mark. We've talked about those guys before, eh? Oh. On street. Don't they sell when you sell the... They'll sell when you sell... Oh, the empty ones. Now, I can pick up the empty ones. You tell him to put... I can load up on empty ones. Carrots the bane of your life. Help you see at night though. I thought, did you get 2 of them? I'm committed to the cause now. Alright, see if I can fill up with one of these. These ones up now. Doing Kiwi hate carrot. Man, I was hoping this was gonna snap to it. It's interesting. Why can I not pick that up? Oh, why? Boxes? Yeah. It ran the wrong way. Alright, how you doing, Mojo? Good to see you, mate. I'm harvesting carrots, but I'm doing alright. Right. Is this a cry for help? Harvesting carrots? Yeah, we need you in here, boat. I think it's punishment for not streaming on the server last week. I did see Rosamon's Landy. Nina. It's good. It's very good. Actually eyeing up having a look at Belly Spring. As well, obviously a map that's been around for a while, but look to see how it would go as a multi-farm server. Alright. So we're out rocking the steering wheel tonight, which is a bit fun. Need to check out this Mozza wheel at some stage. That looks pretty cool. Gotta admit, their throttle and everything like that, if that works properly, that's Alright, lower that down, drop that box off. Go get one more box picked up. Do it around the right way. I don't know if you can tell where's which. I think a little arrow on the box. Okay. This will be our last one. Yeah, it does look good. After the next meeting, tell another client you can't do what they want to do. You're bad news today. Gosh. Slide that out. Alright. Crazy, 60 of you fine people hanging out with me tonight. So very much for being here, I do appreciate it. The farm has grown hugely in the last wee while. 800 acres of farmed land, 1,000 acres of land. Crops all over the place. Carrots were done as a little bit of a tongue cheek. Here we are. Harvesting carrots. I have to get some screenshots. So, you know, I don't want to have a screenshot of harvesting carrots. Carrots bring them in, I know, right? Maybe it's the new meta for farm sim. Single row root crops. told someone you couldn't knit a blanket in 2 weeks and they weren't happy. Well, I guess they don't deserve a blanket. Share. I don't think you are a knitting machine. Honestly. No one else is streaming carrots right now. It's the clickbait thumbnail with all the big tractors and combines, and everyone wanted to come in and check that out, and here I am disappointing them once again. Yeah, because that'll work. We can do a test. Even watching the one crop we don't want to do. Sugarcane next then, is it, fellas? They got that new John Deere sugarcane harvester. Cool. Planting rice. Well, we need rice paddies. Rice, don't we? Well, if you are enjoying it though, and having a chuckle along with me, do make sure you drop a thumbs up. And leave a like on the stream, that'd be very much appreciated. Sounds like YouTube might have done something to change the algorithm again lately. I can't read what that is yet. The more you guys interact with content, with streams and videos and all that sort of thing, posts, shorts, all the algorithm appreciates it. The more I appreciate it too. Alright, so is that all the empty boxes that there were? Okay. I think we can turn that off. Actually, up there, we'll get it out of the way over here. Where are we? Down. Days. Alright, let's go see if we can pull this other beast. Alright, get that all unfolded. That can't have it down for harvesting. And that on. Down. And we're not harvesting any wider, but I'll do this last little chunk up here. We're good to go. Chuck that to the river and then forget about it. Oh no, we've got a machinery must be kept. Can't sell anything on this farm. Go down in the museum, which is the original contractor's yard. The old other relics of the artwork for the FS25 edition. Well, look at this share. This. Oops, that one. That one there. Look. I even did a, oops, that way. Back for it and a spine, and I'm gonna grab an old gaming case and fold it up and put it in it. Laugh. My Thrustmaster wheel is a T248, but I am using the Hori wheel on my farm sim. Like the Thrustmaster stick, but the Hori steering wheel. That's because the Hori steering wheel is a centre sprung wheel and returns to centre and doesn't have force feedback. I don't need force feedback for the farm sim. And the centre spring means you can just let it go and it'll find its way back to centre. Alright. Now that I've got this, I mean, there's not much left to do. Oh, it's still a big chunk. Pro. Yeah, find that. With that road. Can't tell. It's one of those cases if you lost the tops are gone. Tell you what, I'm not off. Here it is. Right about there. Here it is. Found it. With harvesting or not. The invisible row. Nailed it. All of what? 500 litres? Worth it. Worth it. What do you want the 148, 128 for? What's your thinking with it? Just for farm sim? Need to do more carrots. More carrots on the stream. I know, it's bizarre. Bonkers. I'm not complaining. Only FSG we're here to see this. ETS and farm sim. When the 1 to 8 is, I think it just has a slightly different drive to the 248. It's the biggest difference. And obviously, if you want to, you get the Thrustmaster Sim Task wheel kit that goes with it, and get it to work. Over here. Those carrots run up the conveyor. What's up? Yeah, fill that up. If I need to farm some, if I knew he was listening, Garrick. Hey? How you doing, FSG? See you, mate. You see you. I got stitched up. Why? This makes it. Wait, potatoes, which makes it harder to. Single row carrot harvest, mate. Believe it. Just don't like me. Someone said if history's named 3 times on YouTube. That is good fun. It's good fun. Yeah, 800 acres of carrots incoming. Yeah, exactly. And what a range of equipment. We've got a Ford 6610 with a John Deere 8R, both pulling the same bit of equipment. Road trains. Vouchers, yeah, vouchers. I was just looking at the juxtaposition between a John Deere and a Ford. And Ryan's in here play, he's like, need to get in there so we can plant more carrots as soon as possible. I do like this tractor. I grew up driving. In fact, sadly, Dad just sold the 616. Otherwise, it wasn't running. It didn't have wheels. Well, actually, apparently they got it running. Sitting in the shed with no wheels on it or anything like that, and a couple of guys offered money for it and come and taken it away. So, all got sad to see it go. Had always had a weird little dream that one day maybe I could refurbish it, and then I realised I'm terrible at finishing things, so probably the best idea to start doing something like that. Another thing I did most of this field did. I did lots of it with oh really? I did a big chunk of it with that one, which is the one that spawns the pellets on the back. Which wasn't too bad. I mean, to be fair, the only difference between these two, yeah, I can see stones. The only difference is this is a hopper, so I would have had to stop and unload by now and empty a box out. I've sounded the Kenworth in the background. Sounds good, doesn't it? It really does. Right, I'll let you finish that off. Over here, we'll empty the truck. There we go. Hi, buddy. All right. I'll tell you what, honestly, if it was a squarer field, like a regular shape field, it'd be even better. The field shape makes this more painful as well. The Volvo is pretty cool, so that's got the Lockwood potato bins on the back. Now, did I set up some guidance on this? It doesn't. Considering, where else could we? 16 would be my pick. 16 would be great. More size. One, 2, 6, 85 away. In the ditch. Entering. Next week, sugarcane. Won't tempt them. I'll just get, yeah. It's good things going on with this. Hey, I'll tell you what I was excited about with FarmCon. Was fungicide. They're adding fungicide to the game. Please tell me they're going to do it for more than just one crop. Please tell me they're going to add it to other crops. Please, 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 Giants. I don't care if you need the DLC for it. So the alpaca sharing is a bit strange. I'm not on board with that. I saw your comment about doing it for sheep, but no, I can't agree with that either. If you have 1,000 sheep and you've got to shear them all. Imagine that. Added bananas. But are there bananas? Or are they not? Alright, do I need to lift this up? Finish my part row. Yeah, the possibilities with fungicide, like there's some cool stuff being done, like the soil and moisture mod, soil and fertilizer mod we're using. I see North Dakota modding is working on one as well, which is like precision farming based, but adds some NPK fertilizer support. Plowed ground is hard to turn on. Don't turn on the plowed ground. You showed the banana drying racks. I did see those, yeah. That row, haven't I? Pick it up. These carrots look Alright, we're all over the place now. Do that chunk in there one way and do this chunk another way, and hopefully by the time we're finished, Ryan's going to get this ploughed up so quickly behind us that we're not even going to know what we haven't harvested properly. It's gone all laggy on you. You wrote a strongly worded email to Elon. You do that. You'll turn around and say, just you wait till the 3-star link starts working. How good was that the other week though? It's cool to watch. Pretty excited for the Kiwis at least. The greatest rivalry kicks off this weekend. It's All Blacks rugby in South Africa. 8-match tour? I mean, how many matches it is, but big tour of South Africa is pretty exciting. Can't wait to see that. Let's watch. Been a long time since I've had sort of week after week where I've got up. In fact, probably keep an eye out because there might be some early morning streams New Zealand time coming in a few weeks' time because I'll sit up and watch the rugby. I can hardly drive on the ploughed ground. Latest, to be fair, is the latest SpaceX share price any good actually? Garrick, I haven't looked at that, but didn't it emerge in the first few weeks? So the Hollywood Vampires, nice. More manpower, we've got lots of manpower. Some more horsepower. It's about half of what it was after the first few days there, I figured it would be. You've got a badge saying you're FSG. Is that right, Dios? Were you FSG's VIP, were you? Spy at FarmCon. Counts. Just what's that conveyor at the back doing it? You look almost identical. Very close. I struggle sometimes. There's a few times I was going to go tap FSG, Yoss on the shoulder and say, hey FSG. Are all the FarmCon? I don't know. You have to ask those that were at FarmCon. Oh. It'll be the pallets on the back of the truck. Yeah. Yeah. Is that a line? A pair of carrots worth about $50 per 1,000 here. Good thing neither are you missing limbs here. that a vital part? Would say it is. Would say no. Holy heck, I cannot believe there is 77 fine people who've been carrot. Thank you everyone for being here, I do appreciate that. Have your company. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Drop a like, check if you've got the subscribe button ticked. And while you're at it, hit exclamation mark Discord and join the Discord server. You can come and jump into the multiplayer server. This one's been immensely popular. I'd say one of our most popular servers over the last wee while. Great crew, spent a good number of hours on here in the last wee while. Farm's grown heaps. Jump on in, more the merrier. Alright, yeah, I've got to run over it a bit easier. I was struggling. It's actually like tractors everywhere, right? And of course the big deal is Winchester is progressing. Didn't see, I shared a few photos and screenshots on Facebook. An update on where things are at, how things are going. The town's pretty much finished. In the homeward stretch, handful of buildings I still want to build, decoration and things like that I still do, and the map border. And it's just what else? What else is there? Really testing and fine tuning and. Actually, I'm not 95%. This is hectic. Things everywhere. Forage harvesters, yeah. Not cheating. You might as well plant some trees as well then. There's some Scottish mountains to climb. What on earth are you going to go do climbing some Scottish mountains? Right. I actually thought when you said, I thought I saw the Scottish, I was like some Scottish mountain biking to watch or do, but and on and videos of work, drone is packed with a looking okayish. Oh, nice one. Going with the family. These kids are still on summer break, aren't they? Most things beat working, to be honest, Gary. Ah, for nice. I didn't get that. How did the helicopter flight go down? You enjoyed that? Right, so 600 feet over Edinburgh. Send you a few bits. You will. Were you did you all go, or was it just might have all gone? Jack Statham cock on the mountain. Can you imagine the movie that will come out of this? Just so you. Oh, nice. Very good. To listen to 100. I'm not gonna get rid of that carrot house. Is he? Yeah, you've got a few different experiences with the helicopters, Bo. I know that, getting out onto the oil rig and whatnot out in Ranaki. Right. I'm stuck for a helicopter. I don't just fall out of the sky if they sneeze me. Alright, here we go. My best helicopter experience was flying when I was about 13. We were off, we went tramping for a week as scouts. They flew us into some of the mountains here. We got flown with the bags and it was a beautiful, beautiful day. Got flying over top of the mountains and dropped into a hut and we were tenting and camping and had a couple of days at this hut and some day walks from there and then the weather turned and we had to pack up our tent. We were camping on the brewer flat. Started rising. Then the weather kept on packing in and and they made the decision to fly us back out. So the weather was too dodgy for walk out. Ended up getting a helicopter to come back in, fly us out, but the cloud layer was way too low and we had to fly out through the valley. We ended up with the I ended up sitting behind the pilot in a Hughes 500. He had no door on, and we just followed the river valley like this through. And there's a few times we came around a corner and kind of the ground just drops away from you, and it was a one of those experiences that you kind of go, whoa, it's kind of cool, but kind of scary all at the same time. Very cool. Something anything you remember from when you were a 13-year-old is obviously a bit of a highlight, or a, maybe not highlight. Come on. Just going to unload, but I really want to turn around and get past a couple of bits here. And I've never ever been raced into the corner of a field harvesting when there's ploughing, stone picking, and liming going on. It's crazy. Rather walk than fly helicopter. The interesting part was that the leader we had with us was actually the winch man for the rescue helicopter. And they half considered calling the rescue helicopter and using it as an exercise and training to winch us out, but then at the same time they thought it probably wasn't a very good look from the media perspective to hear that the rescue helicopter being used to go and winch 10 or 15 scouts out of the middle of the ranges in poor condition. Still on there. Surprised someone hasn't brought a combine down here just to drive around in a combine. Go back for a call and yeah. We did change harvester. It was gifted to me. I mean, I didn't mind actually carrying on with the other one. I think the pallet handling was just as frustrating for others. Gosh, we got 2 minutes to finish this off, fellas. Quick. It's 2 minutes to 11. Bring it on. Hey. Now I'm getting pushed from behind. Go back, kids. Goodness, with the chaos that has happened this evening, I wonder how anything gets done on the server. Right, I'm out of here. You guys can finish this off. I'm done. What we have with this. Oh goodness. Alright. Where's our root crop farm gonna be? Oh goodness, 2 hours and everyone's going crazy. Where's my field of view? Yeah. Alright. Holy heck. What a chaotic couple of hours that's been. I mean, that field is tiny. Look at it. It's ridiculously tiny. We've just had every bit of equipment we could possibly have down here, causing chaos on it. And bring the mother bin down. Hey, it was good fun. It was good fun. We could have spent... Oh, have a look at how many... All these sorghum fields up here are going to be ready. That was the alternative. We spend a couple of hours in here causing some chaos, or we spread out and just sit in a combine and harvest the sorghum. So that was good fun. It was fun. I've got no idea how many carrots we harvested either because we sold it all. There's none in stock, none in storage. But the only way we could possibly tell would be to have a look at our finances, and harvest income so far is only 15 grand. Oh, we've made 15 grand so far. 15 grand plus whatever's left in the truck. 113,000 litres in there. We'll wait and see how much Riggs gets for that. I do think we were selling carrots at 129, so we're not that far off 125 versus 100. No, 15k for one. That is right, isn't it? Well, we've spent 700,000. I don't know if that was all on. Oh. It's not a good sign. How much diesel? We probably burnt more diesel than that. Entirely possible too. Oh goodness. I'm going to love the next mod you're bringing out. Well, feel free to send it through to me to have a look at. Farmer. Yeah, anyhow, I was going to show you earlier how much the farm. So pretty much from the river down to the... Oh yeah, I had a look at I did, we'll go and look at that. Basically from the edge of the river down to the dual carriageway, we own everything except for 53. So, big chunk of land. What is... Not yet. Well, I think we're going to own it in a few seconds. Yeah, so here we go. So the farm, this area's been redone, bigger pastures, more cows, a newer pit, silage bunker, sheep over here, sheep barn, storage in there, some wool and silage, clover hay. This is 18. Cool. Couple more sheds over there. Yeah, big new shed in the middle here. This fits in actually quite well, that shed. Cleaned up the yard a bit, except for that little bit of rubbish. Ratingly so. And over here, a couple more silage bunkers, another shed here, a couple of sheds here. Harvesters. But yeah, a couple of silage bunkers in here. So, some solid growth on the farm. Pretty cool. Spinning cows. I miss the spinning cows. Oh, yeah, the power pole. I miss the spinning cow. I'll have to go back and look at the stream. Oh, that one there. What is going on? Your spin. I think that was a... Is that a bug that came in with the latest update? Yep. Mad cow disease? Too much whiskey? I think it's making a milkshake. That's how they make milkshakes, didn't you know that? Ah, there we go. Spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Or as you say, Colin Minogue, I'm spinning around. This will be a good rice one. Oh yeah, Exelson's, that's where Exelson's looking. 66. 52 what she just bought. 53. Progress. So rice. Who knows what we're going to be doing next week then on the server. We could be harvesting rice. Oh, does that break the rules? No, we can't. Yeah. They're not fields. They're plots of land you could build a farm on. I'll allow that. I'll allow it. Peas. Peas. I can imagine peas and spinach and all of that sort of stuff's going to go. Why is our money going down so quickly? Curiosity too. Auto drive. Ah, it's the diesel. Right. And fuel costs. Bleeding is dry. Well, folks, thank you for being here tonight. That was fun. I must admit that was fun. As much as it was a bit of a stitch up, I did know it was there. But only about half an hour ago, or half an hour before the stream started. So, yeah, it was cool. It was good fun. Good to do something different. And it would be nice to tackle some of those other things too. Yeah, peas, spinach, beans, Some of those things. Sugar beets, could do a big sugar beet harvest, who knows. Lots of things to do. But yeah, anyhow, thank you for being here. I hope you have a good rest of your week. Sorry for the lack of edited videos. Hopefully we'll catch up with FSG again on the weekend and get back to Wisconsin, and hopefully after that we will I've got a few videos I'm going to be doing as well, a couple of mod highlights for mods I've got coming out. Do another summary on where Winchester's at, because like I said, that's getting closer and closer to actually getting to a release date, and I've tentatively for myself set a date that I'd like to aim for. So I'm not going to tell you what that is yet, because if I don't hit it, I don't want to disappoint, but that's kind of what I'm thinking about now, looking at when other things are coming out, like the DLC, like Grand Theft Auto, making sure it's not clashing with those. Not that I'm worried about it, but would be good to work around those. So yeah, we'll see. Anyhow, it's been great to have so many people here today. It has actually been a blast. It's a lot of fun. If you want to jump in and join in the server, please do. There's a great bunch of guys, always having a laugh, and some serious times being spent on the server to get it to the point where it is. So the more the merrier. We jump in, download the mods. Excuse me. From Discord. We're also talking about some new servers as well. One being another multi-farm server, possibly on Valley Springs, which has just been released by 4D Modding and Air Agri Modding. Lots of fields, but they're pretty small, so it could be a good one to start out as a multi-farm server. And maybe a new, bigger farm server, a US-based one. But we're just talking through those and figuring out some options and that. So keep an eye out on Discord, jump in. Like I said, get involved and just have some fun. Otherwise, thanks for being here. Thank you to everyone who's been on the server tonight. We had Mark, Hyper, Axon, Tunda, Ryan, Rex. Who else was in here too? Gosh, I missed someone. I'm sure there's some names I'm missing. Corey's in here as well. So, thank you guys. Appreciate you being here. Axelson's come up to show us that they've bought the rice planter. Thank you. Thank you, Axelson. That's much appreciated. We're doing rice. We'll be harvesting rice next week. Take care, everyone. Have fun. Enjoy the rest of your week. We'll see you again soon. Bye.